Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today I am making this step fold, or maybe it's called a ladder fold card. I've heard it called both. I needed a couple little birthday cards for some littles that I know, so I wanted to make a couple of these. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need a piece of balmy blue, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, and we are going to be scoring that. Let's see, I have a piece of oh, I forgot to cut a piece. I have a piece of designer series paper that measures 1 by 5 1/4. This measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. This measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. This is basic white. And then I have a piece of designer series paper that measures 2 1/8 by 2 3/4. Not a lot of stamping on this card. I used mostly the designer series paper for this, the Playing in the Rain designer series paper. Everything should be back in tomorrow, I believe. So hopefully. And then I need another piece of basic white that is 1 by 2 1/2. And then I also need another piece of a balmy blue that is 2 3/8 by 8 1/2. And let me get that real quick. If I can figure out how to cut this part out, I will, but I am lucky that I can film my videos, I feel like, some days, so. All right. All right, so I need a piece that is 2 3/8 by 8 1/2. 2 3/8. All right, by 8 1/2. It does look like this is already scored for me. Yep. And then this is scored at 4 1/4. This one we are going to score at, all right, we are going to score at 3, 6, oops, hit my nail, 6 and 7 1/4. Luckily that should be on the inside of the card, so we'll never know the difference. All right, so we'll do our scoring real quick, or our burnishing. So we're doing a mountain, valley, and then mountain fold. So we have a mountain fold, a valley fold, and then another mountain fold. And then this one is scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And let's see. Let's get our papers here. So this one is going to go right here. This is going to be our sky. Make sure we put the clouds in the proper direction. All right. And then our flowers are going to go at the bottom. And I don't think I really said, I'm using the Playing in the Rain or I'm not sure if this is that the name of the designer series paper? Rain and Shine designer series paper is what the actual name is. But I'm using the Playing in the Rain stamp set. I'm not using the dies. All right, so then that just sits like this. So on this one, I'm just taking one of the little images that is in the designer series paper, and I just cut it out to a rectangle. It looks like I cut it a little short, but that's all right. All right, there is that. And then this, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here. And that is going to go wherever you want to put it on your card. You could put it in the middle, over to one side all the way, however you want to do it. All right. There we go. And then we'll just put a little bit of glue here and fold this over. And it looks like I might have had a little bit of overhang here, so I'm just going to take my scissors and we will just cut that off, or you could just use your trimmer if you wanted to. Now everything is all nice and flush. All right, now we're going to take this little piece of basic white here, and I'm going to stamp with Celebrating You, this happy birthday right here, in Balmy Blue. Alright, so there's that in Balmy Blue. Then on the other piece of basic white, I'm going to I'm just going to celebrate is what I want to do, evidently. I'm going to stamp the Celebrate over here. Alright, and that's all we're going to use the Balmy Blue for. So this one, I'm going to put this one on. With some Stampin' Seal, and that's going to go right down here, just like that. All right, and then our Celebrate, this goes on the inside. Get that out of the way. The Celebrate is from the Share a Milkshake Celebrate right here. From the stamp set, the Playing in the Rain stamp set, you could, for this sentiment, use the Rainy Days Are Better With You, but I needed a birthday card. But this little cluster of flowers here, we are going to stamp that on the inside and then color that in with some blends. All right, there's that one. And then I'm also going to put some on the outside of my card, on my envelope. All right, so we can get those colored. And I also forgot to cut my designer series paper. All right, so for the envelope, or for both of them, I'm using Old Olive, Mango Melody, and this is the SU 100. For the envelope, though, you want to be very light-handed because you don't want the ink to bleed through on the other side. So just kind of light-handed with it. And in the designer series paper, some of the white has a little bit of the green in there, so that is why I put some in the little white flowers that I'm going to keep white. The other ones I'm going to color with the Mango Melody. So here in Wisconsin, we have decided that we're going to have winter now. Like every other day, we have had a snowstorm. It's been crazy. And not just little ones. I mean, nothing big, but not like an inch. We've been like 5 to 7 inches, 8 inches. It's crazy. We are ready for spring now. Anybody that's listening. All right. And I'll take my dark and just do a little bit at the end of each flower. And I think they said that we're supposed to have another one like either the beginning or the middle of next week. But then rain. Hunter has to have some oral surgery on Friday next week in Madison. And of course it's supposed to like rain like crazy, which I guess is better than snow, so I shouldn't complain. He finally gets to have his permanent retainer taken out, or not retainer, spacer. Although he's had it in for so long, I don't think it's really bothering him at all. I'm just doing a little dark on the petals. All right, and then for the middles, that's where I'm using this really dark brown. All right, there is that. So now this can go on the inside. All right, can go on the inside. Okay, cute, cute, cute. All right. Get this out of the way, and then I took some of our little loose daisy embellishments. These are also coming back this week, and I'm just gonna scatter a couple over here. Looks like the sun is trying to peek out now. one right here. All right, there is that. Put the top on that before I knock it over. All right, and then I need to grab some more, another piece of the Designer Series paper here. Which one do I want to use? Oh, okay, I think I have a piece of this cut up already. I'm going to use the back side of this. So we will cut a piece. Oh, no, we're not. And I did too cut it. Forgot I cut it. That was on the other card. Right here. I'm using the little one with the little raindrops. I forgot. All right. So put some glue behind there. Make sure that our raindrops are going the correct direction, falling down and not up. Then we'll take our scissors or snips. Around. And we will be done. All right, so here's the one that I just made. And here is the one that I made earlier. So I have one with a blue and one with a green. I think there's one with a pink as well. So you want to do boy-girl colors, you can do that. All right, well, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.